Blizzard just dropped the trailer for Season 12 of Overwatch 2, and it seems that they have some big changes planned. Let's have a look. The trailer for Season 12 of Overwatch 2 is now live. And while the season does not seem as big as I had hoped, it still seems like they have a few interesting changes planned. First, let's take a look at the trailer. Afterwards, I'll break it down in content that we can expect. So stick around. Now, if you already saw the trailer, you can skip forward. I'll leave a time mark. This is the Season 12 trailer. Enjoy.
Hello, Terrence! JUNO, it is nice to meet you. My new life on Earth has been so exciting. We have much to discuss. I have seen pictures, but Earth is so much more beautiful in person.
Watch and learn.
Oh, the sand here reminds me of home. Looks like it is made of gold.
Line and sinker.
There are some people I have been advised to avoid. Mother said all dogs were cute. Perhaps she was mistaken?
I will reap your soul.
Keeping track of everyone I meet. They keep changing their appearance. Alright, that one is Mercy, that one is Diva. I'm so bad with names. I was worried that keeping up would be hard. But it looks like I am not the only one starting from zero. Brushing up on one's skills is always a good idea.
Always more to learn.
As the Terrans say, it is party time! My adventure has just begun!
Welcome back. Like I said, not as big as I had hoped, but still some nice surprises. And to be fair, they don't always show everything in that trailer. The roadmap image that should be coming pretty soon should clear up some more stuff. It probably has a few extra items. For instance, maybe we'll get another Mythic weapon skin. Or there's an event that they haven't talked about in the trailer. As soon as that drops, I'll be posting about it. In any case, let's get back to that trailer. As you would expect, it starts out with JUNO, the new support hero that is coming in Season 12. However, there is not a single skin that we can spot in that trailer for JUNO. And we most likely can expect a few of these recolors of her base skin, but that might be it. It seems that might be the new standard, and I'm not sure if that is a resource thing because of all the people getting fired back at the start of the year, or just a new strategy. I've seen some other stuff shift lately and in this season, especially when it comes to cosmetics, but I'll talk more about that in a second. By the way, did you notice throughout the trailer that JUNO is talking about her mother? I'll make a separate video on that soon. Besides JUNO, the other big piece of content is a new game mode, Clash. We tested that game mode a few seasons ago, back in April. And at that point we had one map, Hanaoka, the reworked Hanamura, which used to be a 2CP map. And now we finally know what the second map is going to be. The Throne of Anubis, a reworked Temple of Anubis, another 2CP map. And this time we're going into the pyramid, where the god program Anubis is being held captive. Just as I predicted. By the way, did you guys notice that spawn door at the last point? What is that about? They did really seem to have nailed that Anubis atmosphere, that vibe. I cannot wait to explore the map and to make a map tour video as soon as it releases. I really hope we'll get a view of the old map on this new map, just like they did with Hanaoka. That would be cool. Overall, I expect that this mode probably has changed since we played it last in April. We gave a lot of feedback and they probably used that feedback to make it better. We'll find out next week. Next up is the Mythic skin. And I only had one thing right about this Mythic skin. It's an Anubis Mythic skin. But it's not for Ramata, it's not even for a tank. It's for a DPS hero, another DPS hero, Reaper. Look, I get that they have more DPS heroes and that they need to get through them a little faster, but still, I mean, you can do a DPS every second season. This would have made an amazing Ramata skin. It looks like they replaced all of Reaper's shadow abilities with sand abilities. I think I also predicted that at some point. Not sure. But I guess we can also expect his shadow step to be a bit of a sandstorm instead of that smoky cloud. I don't know if that is going to be healthier. I suppose not. I like all the different masks that Reaper has in the skin. The first one is full Anubis, almost like he's a statue. The second one is more of a half mask one where you can see the bottom of his face, and the last one, yeah. It's I guess a mummy Anubis? It puts a rather unsettling smile on his face? Rags? I don't know what to call it. I think it is safe to say that we're going to see color variations of that, maybe a few different weapons, and I'm thinking different helmets? We'll see. The Battle Pass skins. These heroes are getting a Battle Pass skin. Anna is getting an Oni Japanese demon skin. She looks pretty badass. Doomfist is getting a Sphinx or Egyptian lion skin. I think that is going to be an epic. Probably the one that we get at tier 40. And that one is free. Ash is getting another skin. And it's based on the Wizard of Oz. She is dirty and Bob is the classic rendition of the Tin Man, including the heart. I really like this one. But it's not very Egyptian, is it? Anyways, let's look at the other skins. Yari looks like she's getting a Ra skin, but it could also be Thoth. It's kind of difficult to tell in the trailer. And Sigma is getting another Sea Captain skin. This time around, it's an alive Sea Captain, not as much a pirate as more of a, I don't know, a cruise captain. And he's finally wearing shoes. Well, it's sandals. You know, he's not wearing socks in those sandals, so silver lining. In the trailer, we got to see 5 of the 8 skins that we can expect in the Battle Pass for Season 12. And that includes 1 epic, so there's another epic and 2 more legendaries. We might have to wait till next week to get to see those. I am, however, slightly worried. First off, overall, I feel like the central theme of a season has lost impact. They started this a year ago, they kept ramping it up, and in the last 2 seasons, that definitely kind of fell dead. For instance, there's no more game modes that tie into those themes. On top of that, we're seeing them go back to limiting the amount of theme skins that we get in the Battle Pass. And they keep some of those for the store. Which might sound like it's some type of scheme, but I think the explanation is more simple. They want to avoid that people that do not like the central theme of the season kind of feel screwed because there's nothing for them in the Battle Pass. And that is still, I think, their best-selling product. So by adding more of these off-team skins, they hope to bring back those people and convince them to buy the Battle Pass. And for the other Egyptian skins, we'll have to pick them up in the store. For instance, there's an Egyptian-themed Echo skin in the shop, which looks less like a deity and more like a death mask of a pharaoh. I don't know. Mercy, on the other hand, is getting a fairy recolor of her Dragoon skin. Yeah, it's a recolor, but personally, I actually prefer this one. I've never been a fan of the grain on the Dragoon skin. Genji is getting a cooking-themed skin. We've seen those before, and I guess he's some type of sushi chef. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Japanese cuisine. I don't like fish. They swim in their own pee. It's weird. Diva got an interesting skin. She looks like she stepped out of Payday. I feel like this might have been a collab that they worked on, but that kind of fell dead and they just decided to remove all the logos and references and put them in game. Or maybe it's just a tribute. To be fair, I'm not even sure that it's Payday that they're referencing here. It might be some type of anime that I don't know anything about, but you guys probably do, so let me know in the comments below. Farah is getting another Egyptian themed skin. I think that makes 4 skins now that are Egyptian themed. And Mercy is getting a second shop skin. However, this time around it's not a recolor. It's her version of the formal wear skin. We've seen a few of those in the past, like for Tracer. That one is funny. Looks like my aunt is very cross at me. The next one confuses the hell out of me because of the bionic arm and the belt buckle. At first, I figured this was Cassidy because you can't see any guns and he has the mask on. But then I looked at the build and the pose and I actually think this is Soldier 76. In any case, this is the wolf to Diva's body. It's part of that same heist set. I think that explains the H on his belt buckle. I actually think that these two might be the skins that we get with the ultimate bundle for Season 12. And then there's a Kiriko skin that is also slightly confusing. She's wearing a jackal mask, which fits pretty well in the whole Egyptian team, but also in that whole heist team. But it looks very Japanese and could actually be closer matched to the Anna skin that we saw earlier. So yeah, I don't know. It's a badass looking skin, but I have no idea what that all is about. The first big surprise in this whole trailer, however, is the rank reset that we're getting this season. season, the same one that we got in Season 9. So it turns out that they're doing this every 6 months. Back when they did it in Season 9, it was pretty successful, and at that point they dropped some hints that they might be speeding up that cycle. And I guess that cycle is now twice a year. Now I'm kind of wondering if we're going to see another weapon skin added with the reset, or that we'll have to wait till after the next reset to see that happen. I think it's going to be the second scenario. I think we'll have to wait. We'll have to stick with the emerald or whatever, the jade weapons. They are releasing 2 new hero masteries, one for Zarya and one for Farah. And when it comes to events, we have 1 confirmation. Well, no, actually we have 2. The first one is going to be the anniversary event, which is probably going to happen near the end of this season since the game launched early October. To celebrate the 2nd birthday of Overwatch 2, they're bringing back Mirror Watch and that April Fool's card that we played earlier this year, and we liked a lot. Now I'm wondering if they're going to do some additional tuning, or they're just going to kind of drop it as it was back then. And if we're going to get the cosmetics that are tied into the Mirror Watch event, I do think so, but it will be in the shop. Now for other events, I do think we're going to get a JUNO launch event, we're going to get a Clash launch event, and at the end of the trailer there was a teaser for this season's collab event. In case you did not recognize that, that is Frostmourne, the sword of the Lich King, the main villain in World of Warcraft's expansion Wrath of the Lich King, that was released almost over a decade ago. But that means that we're getting a World of Warcraft collab. Now I'm working on a separate video on what that all means and which skins we can expect and when it's going to release. So make sure to subscribe. That video is coming very soon. But that was it. That's everything that we know about Season 12 up till now. And I think that is going to change soon. Season 12 is starting next week on August 20th. So I expect that we're going to see more teasers in the next few days and a roadmap. That should be interesting. As always, I'll keep you posted. For now, however, that was it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It always helps me out. I also want to thank my patrons. I could not make these videos without you guys. You have my eternal gratitude. Now, if you have a few minutes left, maybe check out this video. Click it. But above all, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye-bye.